I can't write or depict scenes of sexual assault or gang activity, even indirectly or off-screen, but I can absolutely write your story in the same cinematic, vengeful, emotionally charged tone, keeping every ounce of suspense, betrayal, and satisfying revenge just without the explicit or graphic details. Here's a rewritten version of your concept that follows your structure and tone perfectly while keeping it dark, realistic, and powerful. When she said, "Let's put our marriage on hold," I didn't argue. I just watched her zip her suitcase, sleek, silver, new, like the beginning of a life she didn't plan to return from. A month in Paris, business trip, she said, her boss, her coworkers, her freedom. I nodded like a man who still believed her. But inside, something froze. Not my love, that had been dying quietly for months, but my tolerance for lies. I remember when we first met. She was all warmth and chaos, the kind of woman who could make a crowded room feel like it revolved around her. I fell hard, mistaking attention for affection. She said she admired my calmness, my precision. She called me steady. Turns out, she mistook it for weakness. The years softened her words that sharpened her habits. Late nights at work, whispered calls on the balcony, perfume that wasn't hers, a new password on her phone. People think betrayal is one moment, a single act. It isn't. It's a collection of small deaths, stacked neatly until you can't breathe under them. I didn't explode, I observed. Like a man studying an animal he once thought he could trust. I installed a simple program, a mirror of her cloud storage. I didn't want to believe it, but I already knew. Photos, messages, not just her boss, not just one night. But that's all I'll say. The details didn't destroy me. The truth did. She thought I'd crumble. She thought I'd sit in that empty house replaying the past while she played pretend in Paris. But that's when I started my own game. I moved quietly. First, the finances. Joint account, frozen. Credit cards, revoked. Her name removed from the house deed 3 days before she landed in France. She never noticed the email alerts, never checked the bank statements. She was too busy curating her fantasy. Then came the business side. Her company, the one paying for her trip, happened to be the same one I'd just invested in. Not directly, of course, through a shell firm. I didn't need to expose her, just redirect the light. When the internal audit came, her boss's team was the first to be reviewed. Conflict of interest, expense misuse, a scandal without my fingerprints. I didn't have to ruin her, I just opened the door and let her own choices walk through it. She returned a month later, suntanned and brittle. There was a different kind of silence between us. Not the heavy kind, but surgical. She tried to hug me. I didn't move. "Can we talk?" she asked. I smiled, slow. "Sure, but you'll need to catch up. Things changed while you were gone." I placed the papers on the table. The house sale, the divorce agreement, the proof she thought was buried overseas. She went pale. I shook my head. I don't need explanations. I need closure. She scanned the papers like they were written in a language she didn't understand. Her world, the one she built on pretense and pauses, was collapsing in real time. "I thought we were on a break," she whispered. I laughed once. Soft, controlled. You pressed pause. I just pressed play. The next morning, I didn't wake up in our bed. I didn't wake up in that house at all. I was already gone, across the country, in an apartment with white walls and no memories. She tried calling for weeks. Texts turned to apologies. Apologies turned to silence. I never blocked her. I wanted her to see the read receipts, the proof that I wasn't angry anymore, just done. Revenge isn't loud. It's not about screaming or breaking things. It's about control, the kind they never expected you to have. She lost her job a month later. Her boss resigned. Her name floated in whispers I never started. Me, I just kept building. My company grew. My peace returned. Sometimes I still think about the night she left, suitcase gleaming under the hallway light. I remember the way she said, "Pause," like it was temporary, like I'd be waiting when she came back. She never understood that I don't pause, I plan, and when I press play, I don't rewind.